I'm Krista Seiden. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Vacaville, California.
Hi, I'm Tracy Kaplan. I'm 27.
Going on 12.
It's true. And I'm from El Paso, Texas. So Chris and I met working at Google a few years ago, and our relationship started just grand. Do you want to give them a little bit more context into that?
It was a bit of a rocky start, to say the least. So Tracy was new to Google and she got placed on a project that we were doing together, and how can I say this? She had no clue what she was doing.
And Krista was not the sweet mentor that was going to guide me through the process.
Yes, noted, working on that, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Feedback received.
And being, you know, both go-getters, type A personalities, you can imagine that this led to a very amicable working situation.
Super amicable. So, why are we friends?
Mutual loneliness. Or both.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. But mostly the quest for adventure.
Yeah.
Which is why we're so excited to apply for the Amazing Race. Yeah. In fact, I can give you a little bit of insights into my thirst for adventure. I actually did not have a passport until I was 18 years old.
I really can't believe that.
Because once I got my passport, I had the itch to travel, and I have not stopped scratching since. But one of my first trips was a semester abroad in Bangkok, Thailand, and I did everything you're not supposed to do when you go study abroad. I landed in the middle of the night, I knew nobody, I did not speak the language, I did not have the currency, and I had no idea where I was staying.
Great way to start off in a new country.
I may or may not have cried myself to sleep that first night. But the second day, walked out to the street, made a bunch of friends, couch surfed for a week, found a place to live, everything was grand.
She can make friends with a wall.
And all the street dogs.
Definitely
all the stray dogs. Since then I've been to 32 countries, and my most recent stint was in Europe. I spent 3 months there and working abroad, and there I learned to drive stick, so I am totally ready for the Amazing Race.
She's really awesome at driving stick.
I only crashed one car.
Yeah.
Which she was on that trip, so it's actually true. But it wasn't a bad crash, and I rented like 7 cars, so statistically it's fine.
Don't worry, I drove us out of that ditch.
She knows how to drive stick too. You, Krista, what's your background?
So I am kind of the opposite. I actually grew up with passport and being on an airplane. Being on an airplane since I was a baby. Actually, my parents worked for American Airlines, so I started flying standby before I could even walk, and have slept in a number of airports on the quest to get from point A to point B. I also studied abroad. I studied abroad in Paris, and every weekend I too traveled to new places for new adventures. Since then, I've actually had amazing opportunities to combine work travel with pleasure travel, but it's kind of trippy because I find myself in a nice 5-star hotel in one city one night, and the very next night I'm in some dingy hostel in another city. But it's been an amazing way to adventure and travel the world.
So you may be wondering, these are generic white blonde girls. What makes them interesting to an audience? Well, let us tell you a few things. 1, I have the internal compass of a pigeon.
And I am always correcting that internal compass. Except when we go hiking, which we always seem to get lost on.
And you love it.
Love it.
We always get into adventures. Number 2, I only speak English, pero estoy aprendiendo español.
Y yo hablo español con fluencia. Y un petit peu de français.
Real petit. Okay, and another thing that I think will make for an interesting time is how competitive I am. I will go to any lengths to win, even when there's no prize involved. So imagine what I will do to win the Amazing Race. And I've been to 32 countries.
I've been to 46.
Oh, damn it! I need to find a new partner so I can beat Krista. What? Another reason we get along so well.
Well, we never fight over an attractive man.
Or woman.
Exactly.
In case you didn't get that incredibly subtle hint, I am very gay, with the propensity to date straight women, sometimes not even single straight women, and I am always blindsided when they bail on me. Krista, on the other hand, goes on more first dates than I have ever seen, because apparently there are many straight men in this beautiful city of San Francisco.
Yeah, but you know what doesn't normally happen?
A second date.
A second date.
Or a third.
Yeah, the guys in the city, man, San Francisco, I think it's dating ADD. They love to go on first dates, get an amazing first date, a great second date, never hear from him again.
Well, at least the guy pays for your dinner, that's still a thing, right?
Still a thing.
Okay, that's good. So it's a win-lose-ish.
So Tracy, if we asked our friends if they think you win, what do you think they'd say?
Besides that we would make a deal with the devil to avoid losing, we're athletic, experienced traveling around the world, curious about the peoples and cultures around us, and we are willing to do whatever it takes, including roughing it, to reach our goal.
And by roughing it, you mean camping, right?
No, definitely not camping. No camping. And plus, you're like really smart. I feel like you can problem solve our way out of any sticky situation. Meanwhile, I'll make friends with the local who will just tell us where to go.
You're also really good at packing. You're definitely going to have to help me pack so I don't take up my whole closet.
It's super easy. Pair of sneakers, camelback, sleeping mask, underwear, outer jacket. Done.
What about my Lululemon pants, my 3 bathing suits, my outer layers, my under layers, my makeup?
I'll pack for you. Don't worry. I'll pack for you.
All right.
I got this.
Izzy, do you think we're going to get along the whole time?
Yeah.
Totally.
Definitely, maybe. If I can teach Krista how to do a handstand, we can come together to do anything.